Welcome back to Grow Joyfully Home and Garden. Today I wanted to start with a walk all around the backyard. I need to focus on exercise more than just working on the garden. I don't think it really counts unless you're really moving a lot of dirt, doing a lot of aerobic type exercise. It's already getting warm. It's only 8:30 in the morning. And I thought it was in the 60s, but I think it could be a little higher than that. It's going to get up to 100 again or more today, so we better get busy. But I think the best thing for me to do is start with the walk for my mind, body, and spirit. We picked quite a few of the golden plums, and there's still a lot on here. So I'm just going to walk through the orchard and enjoy the early morning in the shade. It's very nice. We're definitely getting a lot of fruit this year. It's a blessing, and we are going to be busy. All the trees are very heavily laden, and it's wonderful. We've had a lot of the branches break, unfortunately, because we have not been good fruiterers. I think that's what you call people who look after fruit trees. This tree right here is an Anjou pear, and it has hardly ever borne fruit, and it's been here for more than 20 years. But this year, it's crazy. Very full. And this Bartlett, our good old faithful Bartlett, very full. I'm excited about that. Got a squirrel scolding me up there in the tree. I think this is his territory back here. And the apple trees are heavy. Oh, we're gonna get a lot of fruit. I've got to get going, so I'm just going to do a little bit of a walk, and then I'm gonna get busy on all this stuff. I usually ride the exercise bike as many days a week that I can, but I really feel like walking works your whole body, your heart, your muscles, everything. So that's what I'm going to attempt to do and be better at. I woke up this morning at 6:30, but I worked on a video and I didn't get out here until just after 8. And already the heat is quite intense. But we are going to enjoy that heat and this sunshine just as long as we can. I think it's important to get out and move your body, exercise. Try to eat better when you can, and when you don't beat yourself up. Choose high protein things if you can. Fruits, vegetables, whole foods. And then of course we have to have a few treats just to make things more interesting and enjoyable. There's my mom's golden glow flowers, looking beautiful. I think I'm going to have to make this a walking fruit picking expedition, because there's so much fruit that get on this, and let me tell you, they're all coming ripe at the same time. I just had a cute morning visit from my little grandson. It's always so nice to see his little face. My grandkids are a huge part of my life. So I'm going to pull my little wagon, my garden wagon, out to the fruit trees, and as I go by on each one of my laps around the backyard, I'm going to pick some peaches and put them in the wagon. I don't know how much this wagon costs. I think my husband bought it for him, but I kind of took it from him, so I hope that's okay. We're all using it and sharing it, but man, it is very, very helpful. Good morning, chickens. And if I pulled this wagon around the backyard, I'd probably make it 3 times and be done. It's a lot heavier. These branches are so heavily laden. We must be better keepers of our fruit trees. I really wish they'd extend the time in a day to about 48 hours, but then they'd have to extend my energy and etc., or I wouldn't make it through. The only problem with exercising before I work outside in the gardens is that I'm afraid it's going to take all my energy. But if I stick to it, keep a routine going, hopefully it will give me more energy to work in the gardens longer. And I know that walking is so important, so I really have to stick to this. It's getting hotter already. Not even 9 o'clock. But there's quite a bit of shade around our place, so I could find places to walk in the shade. I'm getting a few peaches picked, but there are definitely tons more. Well, my grandson and my son are out here, and they're going to help me pick peaches. So for this part of the video, I'm going to close it, but we'll be back if it's not too hot to go in the main garden. My first broccoli of the year, and probably one of the bigger crowns that I've grown. I think this is enough peaches to keep me busy for the next couple of days. It's 9:30 and I'm tired already. It's just the heat. It takes a lot out of me. I'm going to go to the main garden, pick some cucumbers, and then I'm going to go in the house and start canning peaches. I got that broccoli crown in, and I soaked it in salt water, got it all cleaned up, put it in the fridge, and I'm going to leave this whole plant because there will be side shoots sent up by the plant, like this one here, and you can just pick those off. So the plant is not done, it's not dead. I'm going to leave it for quite a bit longer to see what we get from it. There's absolutely no sign of the pinto beans that I planted here, so I'm thinking they were just too old and too hard, even though I soaked them for 2 days. So that's one experiment that I conducted, and with a negative result, but that's part of the game. Here's my very interesting lima beans or butter beans. I don't know how long it's going to take these guys to mature, but I know this isn't it. But at least they're starting, so I think they look pretty good. It's been a new experiment for me to grow these. I've never grown them before, so it's been very interesting watching how it comes along. The oregano needs to be harvested, and I'm just leaving this dill here because I use it for pickling, and last time I had my daughter just run out and get some nice fresh dill. So I'm going to put that in the pickles when I make the next batch, and I'm going to harvest some oregano right now before it goes to seed, because I really need to put some more away for the winter. Okay, that's done. I'm going to get them in the house, washed off, dried off, and then put in the dehydrator. I want to take them off the stem before I get them in the dehydrator, but if time gets away from me, they'll most likely have to just go in and I'll have to remove it later. This is my third cutting of the oregano, and when I get over there to do the sage and parsley again, that'll be my third cutting of that, and the basil. So things are coming along really well in the herb department. More Italian flat beans are ready. It's a very persistent plant, but perfect for growing over trellises and hoops like this. One day and I have more cucumbers to pick. It's most amazing. We're selling quite a bit at the farm stand, and I'm using the little ones to pickle. I was hoping it would turn out like this, and it really is. It's such a nice thing to see, have it growing up the cattle panel hoop and providing shade and beauty. Here's a nice sized muncher cucumber. That will be delicious on a salad tonight. And we're going to have that broccoli crown that I harvested. It's best to eat it all fresh if you can. If not, then blanch it and freeze it, or sell it at the farm stand, or give it to your neighbors, or whatever you can do, or make pickles out of it. I just came out here quickly, but that never happens. Always bring containers. Be prepared to harvest a lot of produce. More chocolate sprinkles tomatoes as well. And I see some 42-day tomatoes. These are actually sweet 100s. They're starting to come on too. These top crop beans are so amazing. They're long and slender, firm, tasty, and very prolific. And I got the seed at the dollar store, and they're from American Seed. It's 10:15 and it is getting super hot. I've picked a lot of beans, cucumbers, oregano, and tomatoes. It's a good harvest, even though this was just a pit stop. I hope you've learned something from this video. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you'll come back again soon. Thanks for coming by today, and we'll see you on the next video.